preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Titans and the Lions coming up next.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Detroit Lions. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at... They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
He'll look to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. They're going to look to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a good call there that brings up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And it's taken in at the 9. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Lions will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Brings up second and 8 at the 21-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Herbert. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Here's Herbert. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's fourth down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a fourth down.
And good hustle here as this is going to be blown down right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll take this one up to about the 13.
Does a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Second and 6. For Kidder here, it's complete. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself. It's second down. Is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Now a man open down the middle of the field. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Doesn't matter whether it's zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit, because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
then from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 41-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Here's a give up the middle. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here we go on 4th. Herbert.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Amani Hooker.
And the Titans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, Charles, certainly circle that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick. Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. A big completion there against double coverage. And Charles, one of those guys had a pick on him earlier.
Yeah, so he didn't allow that to deter him at all, did he? In fact, it probably was a challenge. Okay, you got to pick me 4. That's my turn now to make the big play. And that's exactly what he did.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. Now they'll run on the brawl. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort.
Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins.
We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And it's a Titans touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Titans are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Wide open receiver, complete.
And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in the field goal range at the 28.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. That's caught at the 1. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. The final shot before the break for Herbert. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Lions have taken the lead on the final play of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. A handoff as they run the counter play. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
52 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ballgame.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They'll try the air now with Herbert. He'll buy some time right. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Trey McBride from 6 yards away. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half.
They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's the option, running right.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
They'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Second and 4. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Lions will take over. And defensively, they were ready for that. A full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Herbert off of play action. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Hoffman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 3 quarters have come and gone. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
They run once more with Taylor.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that will be incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays. pace and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And the Titans getting set to go.
And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the fourth quarter.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. He'll drop to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Back to throw now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw here. And he is going to be wrapped up and slung to the turf.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Looking to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
2nd down and 5.
On play action, they'll throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. He'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They're going to look to throw.
And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. From 21 yards away. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 24. That time a 6-play drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He's going to let it fly. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Lions will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Ooh, with a juke. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And it'll be Titan football. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Webster. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. He finds his man, complete. That's Webster. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions.